Madam Speaker, I believe that a number of my Liberal, NDP and Bloc colleagues are unaware of important facts about Bill C5 that they're preparing to support. 11 serious criminal offences involving firearms will no longer be subject to mandatory minimums. Robbery with a firearm, discharge of a firearm with intent, using a firearm in the commission of an offence. For example, why does the Prime Minister, supported by the other two opposition parties, think it's more important to protect armed criminals rather than their victims?
Parliamentary Secretary? Minister?
Madam,
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Madam President.
Madam Speaker, those who commit serious offences will continue to receive a significant sentence.
Will continue to receive serious sentences. Our bill is about getting rid of the failed policies that filled our prisons with low-risk, first-time offenders who needed help, not to be put in jail. These failed policies did not deter crime, did not keep us safe. They targeted the vulnerable and racialized Canadians, Madam Speaker.
The member for Mégontier-Clérable. That's the problem, Madam Speaker. While under the guise of trying to do the right thing, three parties in the House will make the egregious mistake of passing Bill C5. Instead of sending a strong message to armed criminals, they are announcing that Canada will now be more tolerant and now they'll get a second chance. Victims of gun crime, Madam Speaker, don't get a second chance. The reality is that wealthy crime groups will now be able to afford the very best lawyers, and the worst criminals will get the softest sentences. Why help criminals and abandon their victims? The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Justice.
Madam Speaker, our government is committed to our criminal justice system reform. It's a promise we made to Canadians and we intend to keep it. This is about criminal justice policy that actually keeps our communities safe. A justice system that targets unfairly Indigenous peoples, Black and marginalized communities is not effective, does not keep us safe, and must be changed, Madam Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Barrie Innisfil.
2 days ago, a 42-year-old man was gunned down in the middle of a crowded restaurant in Laval, Quebec. It happened in broad daylight in front of children. According to reports, police have linked this shooting to organized crime. Bill C5 will mean that criminal and gang member who did this could face a reduced sentence and be back in their community sooner than they would be without the Liberals' new soft on crime bill. The reality is that street gangs and criminals will become more emboldened if there is little price to pay for shooting up our streets. How can the Liberals justify this?
The Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker, I agree with my honourable colleague that it's unacceptable that we continue to see innocent lives taken away as a result of gun violence, which is why I hope my colleague and the Conservatives support Bill C-21. Why? Because it takes on organized crime head on. It raises maximum penalties against those illegal smugglers and gun traffickers, Madam Speaker. It also gives police more.
Member for